Hello all. Well, here's round 3. I asked for some feedback from one of my best friends on how he thought the first 2 went. And besides him telling me that I had a gigantic head, kidding, he said that, how many people truly know the difference between managers and leaders? I've been talking a lot about leadership and coaching and developing, but what truly defines a manager and what truly defines a leader? So let's start with manager. And, it's easy to define. There's so many roles out there that are managers. There's branch managers, there's account managers, there's retail managers, there's managers all over the place and at all different levels, district levels, provincial levels. And it's a title. Usually is a title that means you are a leader, or not necessarily a leader. You are a manager that has a group of people under them. Could be customers or it could be employees. It's not always defined. So the role and the title really dictate a position of power. Leadership, on the flip side, is harder to grasp. And when you think about the titles out there, when someone is, the CEO of the company, they don't call him the leader, they call him the CEO or the president or the, executive or the VP. Never is defined by leader or as leader in the title, or very rarely. Yet, they're the ones that are leading a company or a charity, or whatever the case may be, to a common goal. So it's harder to define. And that's why I'm defining it. Leaders are those that may and usually do have people under them, and they are leading them to that common goal. Whether it's a result or, a certain number or just a point of pride, they are the ones that inspire us to go above and beyond. Manager, they can dictate, they can use their title, they can say, this is your job, you need to get this done by X amount of time, but they don't always inspire. So the real question is, in your role, are you a leader or are you a manager? And I challenge you to look at your current role, and if you are in an opportunity where you lead people, you have an opportunity to not just have them get to 100%, you have an opportunity to inspire them to go above and beyond and go to their true potential, where managers don't always get it. The easiest way to define, I think, a leader is going back to sports. Talk about football team, and there's presidents, there's owners, there's even a coach. And you may think, well, the coach is probably the leader, and in some cases it is. But what about the captain? Captain is usually defined by others on the team, and they are on the field as well. They may not have the same title, they probably play a different position, but they're the ones, when the chips are down, that inspire us to get the job done. Maybe you're down 28-3 in the third quarter of the biggest game of your life, and this person gets on that field and says, we've got this. It's never been done before, but we're going to do it this time. That captain is a leader. Leaders don't dictate, they inspire. So take your current role, look at it. Do you inspire people to be the best they can, even though you hold the title of manager? Food for thought. Thanks, Andy, for the suggestion, and I hope you all enjoyed this one.